Man, I don't really love this item, but we'll take it. That's awesome. What a wonderful thing. I'm gonna re-roll it though. Let me, just in case this is a pedestal item. I didn't expect it to be. Go ahead and re-roll that. That's a good item. What an interesting start. So that was Satanic Bible. You can't see our health right now, but it gave us 1 black heart. I would always suggest taking that. We just happen to have the D6. D6 will win out. Unfortunately, I trapped myself there. It worked out. Trying to use the damage here. Nope. Not trying to use my, you know, my armor for damage. And normally, if it dropped, I would say leave it. So you had some advice. Some advice to people today. Use a dating site. Oh. Gotcha. Well, how do you feel about that? Have you tried it before? Okay, that's great. That battery's going to really help us out. We can re-roll an item. Let's say we had another passive item. Okay, definitely going to re-roll that. But if we get armor, we're going to leave it. Armor, we're going to leave it. Normally I wouldn't check the shop. We still have a golden key, which, you know, there's no negative. We could go in for free. Probably still won't check the shop. I think there's maybe an argument for it being good, but it's probably very low. Right? I'm trying to think myself, what could possibly be in there to make it worth. So you didn't, oh, you didn't get a match. Oh, you canceled subscription. Oh, gotcha, you had to pay. I don't know what thing you would use in particular. I'm happy to talk to you about, you know, my romantic past and things like that if it helps you out, you know, if you want whatever insight I can give you. Let's go ahead and do our boss real quick. I've used dating apps, I've done the things, but yeah, it's basically, it's tough out there, especially like you just said, you know, you tried a dating app and like you were doing like a subscription or paying something, you know, it's like, I feel like it's like preying on people, you know. It's tough. So, you know, it might be a good thing that you canceled it. This is a boss that I just hate. So let's devise a plan how to make this easy. What's best? Boy, that's tough. So part of the problem with these eyeballs is it's now reduced our range, so I feel like I gotta get a little bit closer. Normally I'd say sit in the very back, because he's got 2 attacks, right? This laser move, we have no problem probably dodging that one, provided we're not in the corner. That projectile is really the tough move. Remember, we have 3 red HP. So our armor's already gone from earlier. We tried to pick up red HP earlier, it was full. So we have 3, we've been hit twice, so we have 2. It's not always even important to count your health, right? Just focus on not taking damage, you know, the moment. But if it gives you confidence, go ahead and count that, you know, count those numbers out. Synthol is great. We're not going to probably use our battery because that's so good. So let's, So I think I took 1 heart, right? So let me just, okay, I'll just take this half. We'll probably be okay. So let's see. Let me take a second. Ooh, my stuff double clicks. So you didn't get a match. Okay, so cancel your subscription. And then so you see people with friends IRL and you get really upset. Gotcha. So I'm just going to make assumptions. You can tell me if I'm right or wrong, you know. But do you feel, and this is all definitely going to be coming from my personal experience and how I think and feel. Great that we didn't pick up those red hearts earlier. That sucks. Okay, we're fine. So this will take half a heart. Let's go ahead and hit this too. So yeah, basically, do you feel, is it jealousy? Do you feel insecure? Like, are you not good enough? You know, what is it essentially that makes you think, you know? Gotcha, sorry, on which one? It could be both, and it could be even more than that. One of the things, like I always talk to Dill about my emotions and stuff. If you have somebody that you can talk to like this, and I'm happy to talk to you anytime, and this is stuff I really enjoy, you won't bother me. And if I don't have the energy, I will tell you. I'll say, Rich, this sounds really serious. I respect you, you know, and you need somebody to talk to right now, but it can't be me because unfortunately I maybe can't even get to my phone. You know, I'm just so sad I can't respond. But this is the kind of stuff that I'm happy to be there for you anytime. I know regional differences, of course, so take a grain of salt, right? And I don't claim to know anything and everything at all. I can just give you my perspective and hopefully calm some of your fears. Give you a second, you know, just something to look from that's not just your point of view. It can be really scary being on the inside, essentially, right? So, that's a okay item. We'll touch it. Oh, it's not what I thought it was. Oh, right. This is great, actually. We can now do... Normally, you couldn't do diagonals, but we can do diagonals thanks to that item. It's better on controller, I believe. I've talked to people in chat about it. I use mouse and keyboard. Hey there, Sean. Oh, wee. What's going on? Okay, probably gonna buy that armor. Because we're set up right now. All we need to do is make sure we have enough armor to make sure we get the devil deal. So, you know, D6, full charge, devil deal. That's floor 2. We're cooking. That's what you're looking for. We're gonna go ahead and try to take this guy out. Remember, they get faster as you do damage. So what's up, Sean? You got you. I appreciate it, Rich. Rich, I was just thinking about, you know, again, I'm gonna be probably doing Metal Gear again today. It's just like, I remember, you know, the streams as much as you can and stuff, and I have them on YouTube. But I remember talking to you, you know, on one of the really important Metal Gear streams to me. So I appreciate you being a part of that. It was great sharing with you. Let me focus up 1 second. These spawners are real trouble in a room like this if you can't take care of them. Also, you should probably wait for your, I'm a wizard. Are you a wizard pill to run out? I just don't want to wait. So I'm trying to work around it. This is dangerous. Good practice if you want to get good at dunce cap. Terrible item you shouldn't pick up. Sexy Walter out here, sex in the town again in his sexy basketball shorts. I think I am wearing basketball shorts. They're actually, funny you say that, it's actually my 5th grade basketball shorts. So, when I was in 5th grade, you know, they assigned you some like school basketball gym shorts or whatever. Same ones. So, yeah, I can talk about that, Rich. We can go, today can be dating app day. We can just go app by app, and I'll talk about all that. So, I've definitely used Tinder, but I didn't use Tinder until after I'd had, like, I guess, oh, this is pretty good. So let's use this first. I always get excited. I want to use this first all the time. That's okay. We're going to touch it. We'll use it, so we'll get a pill out of it. We're going to re-roll that. This is damage. I got to take it. On one guppy item, I'm going to re-roll it. If we had more than one. Okay, goat head's amazing. And then we can actually keep this open. This is actually really good. So go ahead, we can just come back for that. We'll pick this up. Actually, Sean, you bring up a great point. Whether, you know, Tinder is a good, you know, what would I say? A good outlet to meet and date the right people or whatever. It at least, you know, if you have anxiety about talking to girls, it can definitely be a way for you to just talk to women. Just, you know, I know matching is tough. All this, you know, we're speeding up time, you know, and things like that, and assuming X, Y, and Z is going on. Gonna pick this up, we're gonna go reroll. So, because we have Goat Head and we have that item, the pestle item, we can just keep going back and rerolling. There's one more battery. I'm pretty sure. Or we could use the reroll machine, sorry, with bombs. So, you don't want to use dating... So, yeah, Rich, I just, let's see, I'm gonna that's incredible! Okay, so that's why we do what we do. Let's eat this pill, and we'll take this one with us. Anything else to get on this floor? Probably not. This chest would hurt us. No, it would not. But I can't get, well, I don't have enough bombs. So we're gonna go. So, hold on. Right. So it makes you feel like a lonely piece of shit, a reject ghost. Right, because so basically you're like watching from the outside people have fun or X or Y or Z, like... What's up? I'm having a chat here with Rich. So the theme today so far is basically social... Hey, what's up, Kevin? It's, we're doing dating apps and relationships today. So I'm right now currently just talking about Tinder, but happy to go through every dating app I've ever been on, and I'm happy to talk about every relationship I've ever been on. So, we're here for it all. If it gives you any consolation, Rich, happy to do it. I have too many jumping off points right now, so I'll need a little bit of funneling, and I still have points that I'm talking to you about. So sorry about my epic tangents, Rich, but again, I appreciate you. It's been cool to know you for so long, so I'm not going to worry about the item review. I'm going to take a gamble on that. I don't know what this is. Use diaper. It was really cool. I had Dapper in here the other day. He just straight up told me what an item did. Because I just didn't know. It was like an accessory or something like that. Nope. Sorry. It was, wow. The worst thing to do would be to go in there right now. Because if we get our devil... Well, actually, it wouldn't be bad at all. Because we have the goat head. So if we were to get our devil deal without a goat head, then we wouldn't be able to... Okay, gonna leave those. I mean, there's no reason to. We have so much health. It's fine. What's the worst that can happen? We'll probably get Krampus, or we won't even get it anyway. Actually, we have a 100% chance. We're totally gonna get it. That's right, because it's Goat Head. Sorry. So Goat Head not only lets you get in and out of the devil deal, because this is how I think. I think in, like, layers. So first I go, okay, if I get the devil deal door, I have to be set up for it. You know, if there's items on the floor that would help me make the devil deal better, I have to have them with me. I can't go back for it. Unless you have Goat Head, right? So say you have 400 batteries on the floor, and unlimited items in the devil deal. It doesn't matter if they're all pestle items you can't take. So here's what we want to do. We want to save our... Well, that's one more piece of guppy. We don't have any yet, so we're probably going to re-roll that. Definitely worthy of re-rolling that item right there. Let me pause and catch up. Sorry, and I have that on the controller on the screen. I shouldn't. My bad. Okay, so yeah, dating apps. So no luck. So Rich, in let me, you know, boom boom. Are you making matches? After the matches, are you able to talk to people? And then finally, are you getting to dates at all? Like, what level? And you don't have to talk about this stuff if you know, but it's if you want to. But yeah, so I just want to make sure I got your stuff. So Rich, you said it makes you feel like you're not good enough to be a human because you don't have IRL friends at all. Think, what's the point of going outside? Gotcha. Well, for me, one of the best things was that I just got more into like fitness and outdoors and stuff like that. And so I like skateboarding and I like baseball and things like that. So finding like a reason to go outside that is something you love and it's not about anybody else. Like, also I have tomato plants out back because my elder child Lynn abandoned them. So I take care of the tomato plants, right? And so every day I go outside, even if it's just like 3 minutes, I'm watering those tomato plants, or even if I don't water them, I'm just looking at them. And just the process of going out there for 3 minutes every day. And it's again like a cat, but I've been helping take care of Kevin's cat. And it's just the process of caring about something and seeing, it doesn't even matter that it's not human. You know, I get some of that nurturing, loving, you know, feeling, like tender caring for something. So, well, Rich, I do literally consider you a friend. Like, it just sucks, of course, that you're far away and we're both poor. We're basically both disabled, very far away from each other with oceans. I'm not a very good swimmer. I'm an okay swimmer. I grew up on the coast. But let me keep on going down. So, okay, let's see. So, yes. Hey there again, Kevin. Doing good. I'm doing well. They're all the same. Hey, Red, appreciate it. Oh, great. Red, I was thinking about you. I was watching videos on how to do bots and stuff today. So Sean said they're all the same as far as apps. I'm assuming we're talking about dating apps. Someone said Bumble is classy. No, Bumble's not classy. I've heard that about Hinge, but that might. Hey, Dapper, I appreciate it. Might have just been because it like just came out and hadn't been like ruined yet or something. So Rich,
great vegetables.
Nice, I appreciate it. They're actually fruit. They're tomatoes, right? So tomatoes are fruit. But I you know. So Rich said, just want friends IRL, man. I got a nickname for people. So you got a nickname for people in a group of friends. Oh, you're getting nothing. Gotcha. So do you like? I guess I kind of think of it like Twitch, right? Is it like streaming to one person? Do you feel like, which you, again, let's just talk about that. You don't stream to one person and you just started, you know what I mean? Like, so definitely take pride in what you're doing. You know, just because you don't have an online presence where you want it, it's, you know, I don't know. Don't discount the things that you're good at just because you're not good at the things that you really, really want to be good at. So let's, man, I wish I had a key. But we got our reroll. I'm not going to expect to get multiple rerolls on this floor. We've mostly done it. So I'm looking for a key to see if we don't abandon our item. Otherwise, we're going to probably reroll our boss item. I'm willing to fight. Usually I don't like to fight, right? I'm willing to... Curse of the Lost throwing us. I'm willing to fight this for a key. That sucks. That's 5 bombs, so that's pretty good. I should have just, obviously, never pick it up in the middle of it. I always do it anyway. It usually works out. We got multi-dimensional buddy on the first floor, which is great. We rerolled Satan 5 on the multi-dimensional buddy. Both items you could see in the Devil Deal. So it also reduces Devil Deal percentage chances, you know, your jostling it around. So we do have enough bombs that I'm now going to do this. The trick Ivo taught me. Bomb that stuff. So I'm going to take this pill first. That way I have 2 of this and know what it is. Okay, so we can now, you know, essentially instead of carrying a blind pill, I'm carrying, you know, a bad gas. It's not great. But we can, I think I got to re-roll this cattail. Well, yeah, because we already don't have, you know, the keys for stuff. So that's nothing I don't really care about it. We've already got Devil Deals locked in. We'll take the health. It's no downside to us, and we'll move on. But Red, appreciate your alert. Got your new controller. Old one started acting up. It was probably joystick. All my friends' joysticks have been dying. So you got the Midnight Purple DualSense. So your PS5. Since launch PS5, you've had 2 white DualSense. So are you just burning through, I'm assuming, the joystick? But again, you're lurking. I know you're probably streaming. Appreciate it. Don't worry about it. Sorry I got to you a little bit late. So Rich, I've said like 1,000 things to you. Let me know if I have not finished a thought that you really care about, or if there's something you really want me to jump on. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking randomly about the stuff. But happy to hit the bullseye for you. I haven't started yet. Gotcha. So guys, if you don't know, Red here plays Dead by Daylight. Ooh, he used to pretty much just play Killer, so now it's been very interesting watching him learn Survivor. Not that you don't know Survivor, but getting practiced at Survivor. Judas' Shadow, we don't usually take it for the reason, we don't usually play Judas for the reason of having Judas' Shadow for some shenanigans. We have 3 red HP, we gotta remember that. We have so much armor, we definitely don't want to die. And we're just going to go straight into our boss. We already have our item, right? So that's basically the floor done. You just want to get your item. You want to go into your boss, get your devil deal. We're going to have every devil deal. And also, we even more want to go to the boss, having goat head, because we can now go back. This is going to be no problem at all. We have piercing off of Death's Touch. That's a trash item. We might re-roll it. Here's Krampus. We can expect... That is terrible. Expect either Cole or Krampus' head. If it's Cole, great, we'll take it. If it's Krampus' head, we'll re-roll it. And then we'll do other things in re-roll box. And we were talking about it earlier, what do you do without Goat Head? You would do that same plan. The benefit here, so Cole's great. The benefit being if we re-roll Krampus' head into another spacebar we don't want, because we have Goat Head, we could keep coming back into the room. Ooh. So great, you notice the trapdoor starts closed. Actually, we can re-roll this now. Screw's pretty good. We'll just take that and go. So that shot speed is great. Recalled forward. Yeah, left joystick. Still works when you move forward slightly. Yeah, I think it's all been left stick. I knew another person who played Fortnite. Yesterday I was talking to Dill. Ooh. Controller stuff being crazy. So I figured out my Metal Gear problem. I'm such a dummy. I was having it. Oh, I thought those had stopped, but I kept hearing the sound, so I knew they didn't. You know, in my heart of hearts, I just wanted to believe. I couldn't figure out why my controller wouldn't work for Metal Gear, and I just straight up had to end stream. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to play controller games because this hurts my hands a little bit. Passage we could use to get out of our boss rush. So we can just go steal our boss rush item. That would be in one floor though, because we're on... Oh, it's actually Depths XL. Perfect floor for it. So we're going to have double item room. And then we're going to have double boss. It does suck for our... I'm going to go ahead and use this to try to see what that card is. Unfortunately, we got that, but no problem. We'll use one more bomb. Emperor is great. Dang. I think we're strong enough that I'm not going to worry about that. I would rather try to cheese with our passage. Our Urwaz rune. Oh man, terrible. Because that's a champion, there's a whole heart too. I basically misplayed it off the first couple steps. And so from then it was a done situation. So push and circle instead of cross. Oh, classic. Rerolling that. D-Infinity, great. Now it's a fun, interesting run. Okay, so this rerolls rocks, I think. We're gonna have to... So what is this? That's like a D8? I need my D&D warriors to answer me. I should have rerolled before I killed the room, but... We'll go ahead and shoot that. So D-Infinity is gonna... We're gonna basically throw away a really good build to see what happens. So every time we use the D whatever it is, it's gonna change into a different one. Don't trip. Oh, scary. Oh, I couldn't see that enemy right there. So I can do this boss, but then I have to back up, because if I go into that boss, we're stuck. So we want to get our items through the floor. So we got one already. We could at least re-roll the D6 into something different. Wee! Oh, so... Okay, we grab Dolly. That's a good item. Okay. I'll bring this too. So, Rich, basically, the easiest thing for me to talk about would be just, I'm now 29 on my 26th birthday. That was the last time I had sexual relations with one of my, partners and stuff like that. And I just said, well, I'm done with all of this. Just the mental drain, the exhaustion of relationships, of trying to be in a relationship and stuff. I didn't give up at that point. I tried dating apps, I think, until maybe, like, September or at probably October at the latest. And then just after a couple of invalidating, inhumanizing experiences, I just said, like, I don't want to do damage to myself. So this rerolls enemies, great. It's just not worth, trying to get whatever I think I'm gonna get, I'm looking for relationship, love, and things like that, but whatever, you imagine that dream scenario to be, it's like the pain and what you had to do to get there that way, it didn't appeal to me. So I basically said, if I have to do it that way, I'm not going to do it at all. And so for almost 3 straight years, I did what I called monk mode, and I just worked on myself. I did ask out, I want to get the number right, 1, 2, I want to say, it was at least 3, maybe 4 girls during those 2.5 years. But pretty much, like, they were like my quote-unquote exceptions. But I didn't, like, chase after people. I just wanted to, like, hold their hands, go on dates, walk around the city, stuff like that. I was like, these people seem cool, I would do that. But this is also part of my whole shenanigans. I might have just been, confusing what I wanted to do with a friend. You know what I mean? Like, did I necessarily even need to be in a romantic relationship to get the things that I wanted from these people, So essentially, did I deny myself? I always think about this. Did I accidentally, like, destroy a friendship asking out someone? We were still friends and stuff. She had to move to Seattle, blah, blah, blah. It was law school stuff. Like, life is complicated, but, if it could be as simple as one thing, could I have just not done that, and would we still be friends? We talked, we hung out, it wasn't the... Man, I wish I had that D6 still. I don't really want to use... That's a 2-item charge. I don't really want to use our 2-item dice roll on that, so I would rather leave the battery for something good. So that's 1 charge. This room will have it fully charged, so I'm going to value that battery for a worst one. So here's our D6, great. I'm going to pick up the battery, re-roll that item in our treasure room. But yep, so I did monk mode. I don't know, this would be like the official announcement for anybody that doesn't know. Dill and I are dating as of July 4th, so it's been a month and 5 days. She's moving in, so she's trying to get... Oh, double emperor is pretty hype. Okay, instead of throwing away a good build, I'll do the right thing here. So, there was one more item up there. Can't remember what it was, doesn't really matter. I'll do this, and we'll go to the boss. So we're gonna use our spacebar to go there. Boop. And we haven't given up on the D Infinity yet, so we'll do spacebar. We're gonna keep our Emperor. Make sure you don't do Q. I don't know what it is on controller. That would be the worst thing you could do. Blue Mom means that we're gonna get harder enemies, so she's gonna spawn more. So like, see that greed head? Terrible. That would normally be something you could wipe way easier. And I'm just gonna try to use multi-dimensional buddy to my greatest advantage here. Okay, so Rich, I was talking to you about monk mode, talking about friendships, right? So it's like maybe, like my word of warning, maybe, it's like, value that friendship, and so like, for example, Dill and I, we were, let me make sure, where are we trying to go? We need to go to Mega Satan. We'll do chess because we're trying to just get Dad's key. Dad's key would let us get into Mega Satan, that's our only hope. That hot pepper's pretty cool. Is that quad shot? No, that's infestation, right? Serpent's Kiss is so strong. What would you guys take? Habanero's pretty good. I think that's infestation too, that's pretty good. I think Serpent's Kiss, and that's Eden's Blessing. I think that gives you an item next run too. I think I would have to go with Serpent's Kiss. Let me take a sip of water and check chat. So let's see. Appreciate you chatting, Red. The OG Final Fantasy VII had you push circle to confirm, but later changed the text. Right, so funny you talk about that, Red. I was playing Metal Gear Solid 1 for the first time. Metal Gear Solid, not Metal Gear 1. And I was talking to Dill about it like days ago. I was like, Japan, its circle is yes and X is back, right? And we have it X and then circle. So I was like, this menu is so confusing. I felt like I was fighting controls because I didn't play Metal Gear Solid. I played it on PS3. I didn't play it until I'm gotta be like 19 at the youngest. So then I played 1 through 4. Second is my favorite. Oh, I appreciate your kind comments, Sean. Rich, so you haven't been on Twitch since 2015. You have been on Twitch since 2015. Oh, fire shots, Rich. So your team fire shots. So the reason I would go with the Serpent's Kiss is because I think it's poison damage, right? But also when it kills things, similar to Maw of the Void, which we had, it has a chance to spawn black hearts, and so that's damage and its health. So you can basically like damage boost while also being sure you're gonna live. Habanero fire shots, I think, can hurt you, right? So, like, if I shoot and it explodes and hits me, so it's essentially one item that's damage that can hurt me versus one item that's going to protect me and also does damage. So that's kind of where my thinking is on that. Picking shears are incredible, too. Right. So you've been on Twitch since 2015. It's the only form of socialization you really have. So last year, when you went out with friends, I love the... What is that? That's either that's quadruple. You got quad exclamation, quotation marks. Sorry, it was mostly wheat. Oh, mostly wheat bit after it. Sorry, mostly wheat bit after it, knowing it won't happen. Dun, dun, dun. It was mostly wheat bit. Oh, I'm gonna guess it was mostly sweet, but after it, knowing it won't happen with those people again. I think, why did I even bother? Oh, no problem. I'm chewing through it. So right, so you had such a, and I'm gonna just work through it. This is how I think about it. So you had such a positive high moment. So you had such a great time, and essentially you're never gonna get that again. So essentially, how some people look at love, like I had this great relationship, and I can talk about this too. I had one for 3.5 years. I had one for 18 months. Those are two like big highlights. I talk to that, I talk about those people to like Dylan, and those are like important, impactful things that happened to me in my life, and so like you don't forget people, right? And so be it romantic or it would be platonic relationships, right, with these friends. So like you have this absolute high. You can let me know if my hands aren't on the camera, sorry. But like you're up here in this great high, and you just now think that you can't ever get back up to that part of the mountain, right? And you're just down here by yourself now. So instead of at the top of the mountain with friends, you're at the bottom alone. And it's like, why would you even climb the mountain if you're going to get to the top by yourself, is maybe how you feel. So yeah, knowing it won't happen with those people again, think, why did you even bother? So, I think it's, again, I'm going to apply the analogy here, the love loss thing, right? I think it's better that you had this experience in this relationship. Dave, I hope you're out there. I hope you're having a good time. So Dave, maybe you've had this experience, or let's use Dave. Maybe Dave, you haven't had this experience, right? So maybe Dave is longing for this experience, right? And to you it's heartbreak, but I think you probably learned and grew a lot from it. The fact that you have Dave, me, Dill, Lynn, all of these people around you. There were people I don't know in your chat whenever you were streaming. So I think the fact that you have these relationships, it teaches you, the good things out of these relationships. It shows you what you want in other relationships in the future, so you can recognize it quicker. So it's like you're looting in a Fallout game or whatever, right? Or Destiny, whatever. The more you see the loot in games, you can kind of piece through it and go, or Diablo, you 4 Diablo players out there, you can go, I'm going to pick out these 3 pieces of loot out of 15, right? It's the same with friends. You're looking for the ultra rare loot, those good friends that care about you, the people that'll, I'm not like, I love this, right? This makes me happy. I'm sorry to people who are like, this Isaac run was killer. It's a 20-minute, but like, Rich, I'm happy to do this anytime you need it. If it's private, if it's public, whatever helps you. You know what I mean? Again, to self-promote, I'll have this on YouTube, and whenever my bipolar lets me, hopefully quicker than a month from now. But this will always exist for you to watch again. We're here for you. I think those relationships and those memories, as painful as they are, they have helped you get to this point, So let me finish reading what you got there. So if you do it again, you're going to be in pain. So this is a good 75% of them remember coming home from Cardiff, drunk as hell, holding on to their shoulders. One of them moved away to America. Right, so just losing those relationships, again, using that analogy, just like love lost with a romantic relationship. So overly, yeah, so we can talk about that. I can jump back into the game now too. I think I'm pretty much caught up. Thanks for your patience. Captain Picard said it best: "'Tis better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all." That's so true. I'm gonna take one more check. Eden's Blessing, I like it, but let's win this run, right? Infestation 2, man. I'm gonna go with Serpent's Kiss, and then boom, I'm gone. So this just gets us out, and because it's an XL, we can like scoot out for real. So let's go pick up our passage rune. Let's maybe get a better spacebar item. We'll take advantage of this time. Well, that D6 is looking pretty good right now. So I don't have to go too far. I'm just trying to basically pick up like a consumable, a card or something like that. If I can get a battery charge too, it'd be great. Bad gas. So this is Emperor Great. So look at this. We're exactly how we were. We didn't have to do a whole boss rush. We got a free item out of it. Sorry, I drank some wild cherry Pepsi, so I had like carbonation burps. But it was like the in-between.
I stream on Twitch, my cooking chef.
What the is Twitch?
I love that one. Earl Grey tea hot. I have Earl Grey tea, like I found a packet. I thought about that, so it's fun you brought that up. So Rich, let's talk attachment over attachment. Oh, no, Rich, I'm happy to do it. This is great. So the whole point of me streaming and doing all this is just so I can... Teletools, what are you doing to me? I have so many mental issues and problems and stuff like that, don't we all, right? You know, but I am very aware of my issues, and every time I, like, find one, I try to analyze it, you know. Ooh, scary. And so, this is like a... It's like a quest log for me. One of the things I was talking about is people do like question of the day and things like that. I would like to do so essentially like define an emotion. Maybe even this is actually great that we got right here. We actually have go ahead, so it doesn't even matter. I would normally say you want to do wow Excel. This is insane. Like speed wise, to get 2 XLs and have all these Emperor cards and stuff. This is pretty crazy. But like frustration. You know, just. Take the word, define it. Oh, I'm just gonna eat shit on that one. And just kind of have a theme for the day. So you know, this is great. This is exactly what I wanted. I just kind of wanted to talk about certain things. So there's 4 eyes. Always go for the 4 eyes. Starts 2, then goes 1, then 1. So that's basically your initial hurdle. Sucks that happened. If you're gonna take damage, especially if you have the spiky armor, the black hearts, you're going to want to do it when she spawns stuff so you can clear that wave. The worst thing would be take damage. Ooh, just going to make sure I get the spin right here. And then I'm going to back all the way up. We talked about it before. Going to back all the way up so I don't get A, hit by the projectile, and B, don't go on to wherever I don't want to go. We're definitely going to do our devil deal, but we're trying to go to Mega Satan still. So we're going to go up. That's Hush. Man, so I need... 1 room, so let me clear 1 room. We're gonna re-roll that. But so yeah, for me, Rich, I like talking about this stuff. It helps me tremendously. So I appreciate you sharing and being willing to talk about it. And it's like little quests, little side quests, right? Every time I can conquer a new thing in my head, it's me scratching off a little side quest. Damage, great. So we're going to go up. We're going to do Isaac. Yeah, I just don't want to... No reason to do Hush. We've already done it. Mega Satan's our only thing. So we're just trying to force Mega Satan. So we did devil deals. We couldn't do... You'd want to do angel rooms. You'd want to bomb the statues. Get 2 key pieces. We didn't do that. It's fine. So let's see if we can get a good... We get like a 48-hour energy. That'd be insane. We did not. Okay, attachment. Right. Oh, scary. Attachment over attachment. Ooh. So I guess it's essentially, well, supply and demand, right? So if you have like 10 people who want to talk to you every day, it's probably exhausting and you're tired of it, right? You know, so somebody who has, I would say, like a job where you talk to people like a lot, or you have to work with dumbass coworkers, you probably don't want to talk to people as much as me, who I sit at home and I'm like, ow, my body hurts. I got sad feelings. So, it's like, for me at least, I still think, you know, even though I'm not talking to people and I'm just at home or whatever. So it's like it stores up, you know. I gotta blow my social load all over somebody, and it's horrible. So having that self-awareness to not, you know, some people call it trauma dumping. So it depends on who you're talking to, right? Like, you can maybe define this as trauma dumping. I don't get, but like, we want you to talk to us and we welcome this, you know. So if it is trauma dumping, it's not negative connotation here. It's positive, and we're happy to have you. You know, not every place is like that, nor should it be. You know, some people just want to, I guess it's kind of like politics, right? If you have good mental stuff and your life is good and nothing, you know, maybe you just want to close your eyes and not look at it, right? Which is unfortunately how a lot of people feel about a lot of stuff. I worked for somebody once who I gave them, I can just give you the full story. Essentially, I worked for a lawyer, and ooh, I really want to re-roll that. It's fine. You could keep re-rolling it, but I just kind of want to take the damage and try to get things done here. So, I worked for her. She was super, super liberal. He's super, super Republican. I worked for both. I worked at the law office during the day, and then I would moonlight at the doctor's office at night doing health insurance stuff. So, horrible hearing them talk about, like, Medicaid patients and poor people and stuff, and how they hate them because they don't make money, and then really funny to then I circle back around. Not that I laughed at them or anything, you know, like, I thought it was horrible and dehumanizing, but I'm now those people that they used to shit talk about in front of me. So, like, I went to doctor's office, you know, it's like, you can feel people's disdain for you, or valuation. Like, if you have a lot of money, they care a lot more about you. It's just how it goes. We were talking about attachment. Okay, so supply and demand, right? You got a bunch of friends, a bunch of people. And same with, I guess, let's take it off of platonic relationships and make it romantic relationships. Ooh, I just gotta dodge real quick, sorry. This is a lot easier if you have a cube of meat, if you have Halo flies, especially the blue baby fight we're gonna jam on. Hopefully not, though, if we just get Dad's key. Okay, top right, bottom left.
This isn't first grade math class.
I should have went up top. Got too many things firing. I'm trying not to forget what I'm talking to you about, Rich. This is important to me. But I also gotta do the thing! Okay, gotta freeze. Don't, we talk about it. Don't walk onto the damage, right? If you're gonna be okay, just don't make it happen. Okay, so attachment. Right, so I think this applies platonic. Ooh. Sorry if I'm just being like a dumbass and saying dumbass things, but this is just my personal perspective.
It sounds like PTSD,
True.
post-traumatic stress disorder.
Okay, no problem, we got it. We are still looking just to go to Mega Satan. We're gonna go up. Oh hey, appreciate you, White Wine Sipper. We got Earn Brew Sipper over here. Oh, thank you so much, White Wine Sipper. I really appreciate your support. I thank you for being kind. And hey there, hey there, hey there. Okay, so yeah, we're talking about attachment. Oh, we got the D6. We can do things. Let's see what card we can pull. That's if we're really in trouble, we can use it. So I'm gonna re-roll these over and over and over until we get Dad's key, and that's what we're doing. Sucks to suck. I walked right into it. Math degree didn't help me at all. Oh my god, I'm eating it. Well, we'll come back as Dark Judas. Unfortunately, it's gonna be sooner than I expected. Wow, this room's eating me. Hey, that lover's card really gonna help. Oh man, the old ball and chain. Okay, gotta use this. So this is like, this is our home base now. We live here. Wow, I can't believe I walked on that. I think it's just the fact that it's darkness. Oh man. Ooh, trouble. So, Monster 2, you're gonna try to get him sideways, get that laser going. I'm just terrified. Please. Don't layer up poorly. Ooh. So yeah, Rich, I think the more you work on yourself and you learn the right people, like, you know, loot in a video game, I'm going to leave those hearts. We're going to try to just stack a bunch of those. We have the Polaroid, luckily, so we're going to get invulnerability. Ooh. The more you work on yourself, then... I know that, like, sucks to hear, and it's annoying and stuff like that. We're going to have to pick this up. We're going to go back and re-roll. I didn't see that heart. I should have known sooner. I'm going to have to pick this up to live. And I'm just going to, you know, hope for the best. So, oh man, I think it's unfortunately like literally everything else in life. You have to practice. That sucks. Yeah, you gotta practice and you gotta have a bad time. That's horrible. Sorry, Rich, I'm realizing life is tough. So I think I just had a bad time for a long time. And eventually it stops a little bit. I'm gonna definitely pick this up. So I'm trying to just keep my invulnerability going. Perks is great. Not that it's going to last for more than one room. Perks is like the wafer effect for one room. Okay, we can definitely come back and re-roll that. 2 more rooms, we get another chance at our dad's key. Again, back to being a matador here. Okay, 1 more room. Oh, it's gonna be the room that killed me. So let me take a look. This is man, that sucks. So if you're really hard hit up, use one of the spacebar items. Maybe they're really good. Use one of the spacebar items to help you get through this room as a crutch, and then use a smaller room to get your D6 charge back. Not optimal, but it's better than dying. So you notice that we have 2 sites. I control one. The one by the door, I'm staying over here to basically make myself a safe zone. To where if they do come over here, if they step, if they start stepping in my area, I'm not having it. Okay, let's go re-roll. So again, the reason we're trying to get Dad's key, we want to get into Mega Satan. We got to open up this huge door right here, and we have no way to do it short of getting that item right now. So it does suck, but it's true. It's important to... Well, let me just... I'm gonna get on. That seems like something good. I want to actually read that. Let me go zoom fast real quick. So we'll get our 6 charges. Oh, that's incredible. I was gonna say I think we have maybe 1 more shot at this. That means we're gonna have 2. That's gonna do a lot of damage to everybody though. So again, I broke my rule. I should have just stood right there. But that circle you saw, that's the Polaroid. The little invulnerability shield. I think it's maybe 2-3 seconds. Hey, excellent. So my big scythe is just killing everything. Like these scythes will never hit me, so this is actually great. So it does suck, but it's true. It's important to work on not having your self-worth be so attached to how other people can make you feel. Yes. So I can talk a lot about that. So because I'm bipolar and I'm borderline personality disorder, like I feel like I am hyper reactive to people. It's like the ultra vibe check. Oh, that'll take care of that. I have a very low tolerance for people's shit. Okay. So, I mean, even to my own parents, I went no contact. I mean, I don't talk to my father because he's a piece of shit. But I have no plans to talk to my mother ever again. But if she speaks to me, I'm willing to reply, you know. But you gotta really do some stuff wrong for your kid to feel like that. Okay, we got 1 more room, and then we'll get it done. So attachment. So yeah, Rich, it's like the opposite. I can kill attachment so easily. Hey, well, I guess you haven't talked about this point for yourself, but for me, I can just like acts of feelings, even for my own mother, you know, and it's just out of self-protection. Still not getting what we need. Just knowing that while it would be great to have a mother and have that relationship and things like that, it does more damage than good, and to just cut it, you know, rather than continue to suffer. So let's re-roll this. Nope. So I think we're pretty much done. I don't see... There's no way we get 6 more If we get another battery, we're pretty much just gonna have to kill the boss, and that's it. But thanks for your patience while I tried to pull one out. At least we're strong enough to win. And it's same thing. We could probably go to the Delirium, but it's like, why? Oh man, look at that spider jump. That was crazy. There's a battery. I didn't mean to pick that up. That sucks. Okay. Looks like we might have been able to. I know Blue Baby the boss would have counted, so we maybe could have had another and then this, but we gotta do it right now. Nope. This is a really good item though. Deadeye is really good. We'll just pick up the stuff. We're done. It is what it is. We gotta go kill the boss. What is this? Grief? You know, I've hit acceptance stage. Yeah, Deadeye is the one that you want. Everybody accidentally gets the other one. Not Deadeye, the Stinky. Will do, bounce it back. So it does suck, but it's true. It's important to not work on... Yes, the attachment, yes. Sorry, Oh, that's fine. Thank you, White Wine Sipper. These things are getting quite big. Look at that. But this is why, instead of the habanero thing, I picked up... That's pretty lucky. This is why I wanted to get Serpent's Kiss. You can see how much health it's given me, and then having Dark Judas, we got double our damage. So this just basically meant we probably win. So there's the... I mean, this is like a free win. So the scythe, as it spins, it does more damage because of the Deadeye constantly increasing how much damage it's doing perpetually. Ooh, big dancing. Oh, I do. I change emotes constantly. Ooh, look at that. I love the Ginyu one. Ugh.